I'm excited about the fact that we're seeing sort of like a resurgence of what you would call traditional AI kind of come back into the fold in the form of, for example, GraphRag. I think that like the notion here is that, for the longest time, and I think it's been since like, GPT 3.5, you basically saw like this, like, I think over indexing on LLMs, right? For good reasons, right? Like they're super exciting, they're very powerful, right? And they can do really really cool things, right? But with that said, it's as if every other technology that has ever existed before just like dropped off the face of the
Yes.
earth, and nobody has ever like talked about like, okay, wait, so what can we do with those things and LLMs, right? Like, and where do LLMs fit in the bigger picture? I think that vector databases kind of like put LLMs in their place a little bit, in the sense that, you know what I mean, like you're not thinking of the LLM as being the end all be all, like this is the only tool that we need. I'm very excited to think of LLMs as these operators or agents that can tap into the capabilities that exist in other systems. And I think that what we're going to see more and more and more is that people are going to figure out like in what subset of the ecosystem does each tool belong? So what set of problems that each tool solve? For example, like a vector database solves like the problem of bridging the gap between the semantic world and the structured world. A graph database can solve problems like like formal reasoning over well-structured data. Relational databases can solve a whole set of different problems that they used to be solving, like aggregation, et cetera, et cetera. And then you can imagine that LLMs and agents can sit as sort of like an orchestrating mechanism and a natural language interface mechanism on top of all of those things together. And that's what I'm excited to see. Like it's kind of when like the community as a whole is going to like wake up from its like LLM fever dream and sort of realize that like there's other things out there, and realize that it has so many more powers that it could yield to make really exciting applications.